What's up, guys? Just doing a quick update video on 14, if anyone's interested in knowing what's going on today, in case you haven't seen it so far. So yeah, I just woke up and I was checking some sites and I saw a bunch of updates for the game and I was like, what the hell is all this about? Like, is there a new video or something, or what's going on here? So what I found out was they uploaded a new Quest and Combat video, which you can see right here. It's Quest and Combat Alpha trailer. And they actually had a post on it from Trieri from the forums, and so yeah, it's a quick little video. You can find it on YouTube if you want. I'm not gonna play the whole thing for you, or I don't know if I'm gonna play it at all, but basically it says, "We hope you enjoy our fifth installment in the Alpha First Look." We hope you enjoy a fifth installment in the Alpha First Look video series, in which we witness our heroes undertaking quests and engaging in battle. The duty list allows players to complete a quest from start to finish without needing to refer to the journal, as quest objectives and destinations can be easily confirmed through this new feature. Combat is also improved to be more intense and varied. Weapon skills can be used to initiate battle, and spells can be cast from farther away. So he says in the video, battles in this video involve low-level enemies. Targeting and actions are demonstrated through the mouse only instead of keyboard for greater clarity. Level progression is primarily quest-based. That means you don't grind anymore. I don't know if it's still in there. They haven't really said. I mean, they pretty much are saying that this is going to be more like other game, like pretty much like WoW, I'd say. Not entirely, so don't panic. Just like certain features that work that are more streamlined that people won't bitch and complain about for legit reasons. So basically, you're primarily leveling through quests, not leave quests, even though they are there, but just like quests. And if you watch the video, you'll see what I mean. The battle system is currently undergoing significant revision, including changes to all damage algorithms and claim systems. So, you know what? I'm going to play a little bit of it. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole thing, but I just want to show you what it looks like a little bit while I walk you through it. Alright, so here's the video. Alright, so Final Fantasy XIV Online, A Realm Reborn, Quest and Combat Alpha version gameplay. Okay, so as you see here, and I'll pause real quick, here is the quest system. Now, this is the interface. You've all seen that already. It seems like you go to certain like hubs, like in towns, resting stations, houses, stuff like that. And what's cool about this is the background, like the setting that he's in, is reminiscent of like Final Fantasy IV, 5, 6, 7, all those classic ones where you can go in houses and chat with NPCs. You get items. It'd probably be cool if you can like find hidden things. It'd be neat also, which I was thinking was, I was getting like a Zelda vibe here, where like if you go into like a house in Zelda, it plays like that little series theme, that house theme. I think that would be great for like this, if they incorporated that. But anyway, it still looks great, like the interiors. It just gives you like a little bit of a taste of what your house is going to look like when they become available. So I think that is fucking awesome. So, getting back to the topic at hand, though, you can see the menu screen. Now, those little honeycomb things, I believe, are your experience points. The options is like choosing what you're going to go for when you complete the quest. You either choose one or the other. You can't get both. So, you accept the quest, and then they talk about a little about what you have to do. You have to go kill like a couple hogs or something. So, quest accepted. It's very different from the original 1.0 quest, like the interface, the little theme that plays. It's a lot more streamlined too, so it's much easier, and I think it looks a lot better too, compared to the 1.0 generic quest that they had. These ones look a little bit more interesting. You can see the white mage here doing the casting animation, which looks a lot better than me personally. And they changed the music too. They changed the battle theme music after this. Originally at Gamescom, when they first showed off this game in motion, they had the Shapache battle theme playing, and I was kind of worried that that was going to be the theme for the regular battle music, but it seems like they did change it again. So this sounds really cool. I like it. And I noticed a second ago, I don't know if she pushed the hog back, but it seemed like he went flying backwards towards the tree. So I don't know if that was the spell that did that or what, but usually the hogs are the ones that push you, so it's sort of interesting to see. And you notice like the spells have a lot more oomph to them. You can hear them hit harder, so it's pretty cool. And that's the icon that looks like when you complete the quest. You come back, you tell them that you finished it, and you get your reward. And then you pick or choose, and you can see the description of the +1 more defense than what you have currently have, and the stats and what it takes to repair and all that shit. So yeah, that's quest number 1. And now quest 2 is a little bit the same, but different rewards, different enemies, different area. So that's pretty interesting. Hopefully they have a little bit more dynamic quests. This is just like the bare minimum basic stuff for starting players. So hopefully they have a little bit more dynamic type quest. A little bit more interesting for people that were hoping for those, but they haven't showed them yet, so I don't want to jump the gun and say that they are in there, they're not in there, but we'll just wait and see. But we do know that for a fact there's going to be a fuck ton of quests like this for people that, you know, don't have to sit around all day grinding or doing main quests like I had to playing this game for the past 2 years. And you just saw the sprint ability that he activated. Now, one thing I'm hearing from people is that they're saying the sprint is even faster than the chocobos now, so it's probably going to have to be looked at or checked around and reworked for the chocobo speed. But I don't know, that's just what I heard. But that's interesting that they do have a sprint ability. That's great for people that don't have chocobos. Because, God, would I love to have something like that back when I started playing. Now you can see the Lancer here. Shit out of this stuff. A lot of dynamic animations. Really cool looking. A lot more exciting, a lot more engaging, intense than what I have as a Lancer leveling. He's doing Borba True Thrust. I think he's going for Heavy Thrust right now. They all have their own, like Sia has Heavy Thrust, there's Heavy. I think he did Faint, and it just did Slow. So they all have like their own little effects on the enemies. They're not just regular attacks, so they all have a use. So you saw the previous quest, you had to go fight hogs. This quest, you have to go and sprinkle some ale on these little purple smokes or aura or energy that's coming out of the trees to get the slugs to appear. So it's kind of like the leave quest, where you had to like go up and click the menu for things to appear, like in 1.0. But obviously the little animations, the little zone, the part where you have to sprinkle the stuff looks a lot cooler. So that's nice. But you know, it's good to show videos off like this for people that were kind of on the fence about was there going to be a lot of quests for people to do, or is there going to be a lot of grinding in this game out in the field and parties. So this does confirm that for people that want more quests to do solo or on their own or with like a friend or something, that it is there now for them to do. And there's a fuck ton of them. And he said that there's going to be at least 200 added each patch, so that's a cool thing. Alright, so on to the next thing I wanted to show is this. Once More Unto the Breach. What this basically is, it's a blog post straight from the dev team, and it goes into like behind the scenes stuff, like behind the scenes footage, interviews they said they're going to do, tours around the office, and here, and from the last letter, photographs behind the scenes that no one's ever seen yet. So before I go into this one, you're probably already peeking down below, but before I go into that one, I want to show the first one that was on the website. So basically, this is Yoshi P doing the first one, and he's showing off the baby chocobo and some sort of bomb. I don't know if it's an earring bomb or a toy bomb or a decoration for your future house bomb, but it definitely does not look like a regular enemy bomb, just from my experience of fighting bombs, but that's left up to the imagination. Now, the baby chocobo is obviously for chocobo racing, which is fucking awesome because I love that in any Final Fantasy, not even just 11, but any one of them. So, anyway, that's just Yoshi P up there. He's just basically talking about, like, what this whole blog thing is, what he plans on doing and continuing it, blah, blah, blah. And then he just shows off these two images and gets you thinking. Now, this one came out today. That one was a few days ago. This one is about the the benchmark. These are benchmark screenshots for what it's going to look like. Now, they said the first benchmark, I think, is going to come out around the beta time, and then the last, I think it's like the first one comes out during beta, around beta, and then the second benchmark, which is character creation benchmark, and a couple other things, comes out around the launch, like right before the launch of the game, I think. I don't know. I'll have to look it up again. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, these are two screens. Now, it looks like this one, I thought it was inside ul'dah at first, and then when I looked at it a little bit more, I think it's outside the front of ul'dah. And the reason why I say that is because you notice the terrain is a little bumpy. You see a rock in the middle, you see some flowers and brush like out in Thanaland to the left. I thought that was a fucking Trent at first, but that's actually one of the trees from the region on the right, and that's I think that's the front right of ul'dah, and then that's the main gates to the left of the computer screen. And you notice you see like a little camp of a dragoon, a warrior, a white mage, a monk. They're standing around a fire cooking roasted fish, which is really neat. I didn't see that in 1.0, so that's a nice little touch they threw in there. So yeah, that's what I deducted from that screenshot. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And this one's obviously a black mage, so I guess they're going to have like a casting animation of weapon skills or something for the benchmark, just to show off what it looks like, and not just a cutscene. So those are those two images, and that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So that's basically the blog post for that. I mean, you can read it if you want. You can pause the video or check it out yourself. I will post the links in the description so it's easier, so you don't have to type all this shit out, or if you don't have it bookmarked or whatever. But yeah, that's basically all the updates for today that I found out. And here's obviously the Final Fantasy XIV official channel on YouTube, where they basically gone through and they reworked all their videos to make gigantic freaking playlists. So yeah, that's the update for today. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you've been informed. Catch you next time.